Hello there, YouTube family. How are you? I am Helen Statler, your destiny helper, coming to you once again. First of all, I want to thank you so much for those of you who subscribe to my YouTube channel, took the time out to subscribe. Thank you so much. I want you to know that I really appreciate it. Those of you who have not subscribed, take the time out to subscribe. Push that bell every time I come on. You will be alerted, or even when I come on live, and you would be a participant of that, and you would be the first one notified. Thank you so much for joining me on this evening. I want to talk to you because I'm getting so many letters about the holiday blues or the holiday takeover. The holiday blues usually with the narcissist, that is the overt, sometimes the covert, that don't want your holiday to go real good. The somatic can also be a sourpuss, especially the cerebral can be a sourpuss on holidays. That means on holidays you can expect to be miserable. They would do things on purpose to make sure that things don't go right. They would do things on purpose to make sure you have a miserable holiday. And they will make sure by causing different things to happen and you to be reactionary. They don't want you to respond, they want you to react. So they will purposely not pay a bill or accuse you of not paying a bill, and the bill is paid. Accuse you of overspending for Christmas and you did not, or that you're neglecting them on the holiday, or they can discard you. They will purposely discard you, purposely ghost you. That means they shut down on you. They don't talk to you. Nothing is wrong. And when you ask them, is something wrong? They'll tell you nothing is wrong. But they won't talk to you. Sometimes they will hold sexual favors from you. They don't be involved with you. They'll take a shower, walk through the house naked, or they will flirt with you. And in the midst of flirting, just stop. In the midst of flirting, just stop. And when you're agitated and you ask them, why did you do that? If you knew that you weren't going to go through all the way, why did you do that? And they'll say, because all day long you neglected me. And you say, I was at work all day. And when I got home, I cooked, I cleaned. Yeah, you neglected me. You didn't take time to personally be with me. I called you and you didn't respond. You look at your phone, there is no call. This is called gaslighting. They gaslight you. And then they manipulate the situation. They'll say, I needed a shirt and you didn't get the shirt. Well, you are off from work. You don't need the shirt. I'll do that later. And they say, you're always putting me aside. Or if you want to go to your family, they'll say your family don't like me. And your family love them. Your family adore them, especially if they're covert. The covert is so mesmerizing until they are so charming that a lot of times the family loves them. The family adores them. And then when they get home, it's beast mode. So they have an outside character and an inside character, especially with the holidays. They will not buy you a gift. They'll say, I forgot it, or I didn't have enough money, or you didn't deserve it. You just mistreated me all year, and now you want me to buy you a gift. And the truth of it is, they want you miserable on the holidays. And a lot of time what the narcissist will do, they will ghost you or discard you. They disappear for a few days. They just don't call, nothing. And then they show up the day after Christmas. And you ask where they've been. And they say, I was hurt. I was hurt by what you did. You have no idea what you did. You cooked, you cleaned, you decorated the house. You bought them a gift. You made sure that this was going to be a fantabulous Christmas. They made sure that they were the Grinch and that Christmas was ruined. They start arguments when there's nothing to argue about. They leave and say, you deserve for me to leave. Why? Because you did not, you don't value me. And you have no idea what they're talking about. It's almost like they got multiple personality. You don't know what happened. They went in the room and came out, and it was a personality shift. Holidays for narcissists can be very difficult because it's hard for them to identify with why you are so happy, why you are so cheerful. They don't understand that. And they cannot mirror always that action. And so what they can't mirror, they destroy. And they take you through this trauma. They take you through manipulation. They take you through gaslighting. They take you through accusation. They take you through devaluation. All of these things happen on the holiday. And the day after Christmas, it's almost like they got a personality change. Your family is gone. The gifts are open. The food has been eaten. And now they're happy. And you're looking at them saying, you spoil Christmas. You spoiled the holidays. You didn't want to go with me to the family. All you had to do was go with me. You knew that I was going. I told you a week ago. I told you last month. And you promised me that you would go. He said, I changed my mind. She said, I don't want to cook. I don't want to cook on Christmas. I don't want to stand in the kitchen for all those hours and cook. And you said, no problem. I'll have the food catered. I don't want the food catered. I don't want to celebrate Christmas. Why? Because I just don't want to. I done had a hard day. I done had a hard week. I done had a hard month. And I don't want to be bothered. Well, my family is coming over. If your family come over, I'm leaving. I'm taking the kids and I'm going. And you're asking yourself, what in the world happened? So you said, no problem, I'll cook. And you find they're not talking. They're not sexually intimate. They don't want to be bothered. And most of the males leave. They discard or they ghost. They purposely come in the room with you and won't talk. They purposely come in the room with you and won't say anything. They turn all their attention to the children, even the scapegoat child. Anything but to give you attention. And you ask, what did you buy for the kids? He said, I ain't buy nothing for the kids. I thought you did that. I thought you went shopping. And you say, yeah, I did. But didn't you get something for your children? Why would I get something if you got something? Both of us don't need to buy gifts. It's frustrating every holiday. It's frustrating every special day because they're going to make sure on your special days that you are the most miserable. Those who are physically violent, they would say, why you look at me like that? And you say, look at you like what? Oh, now you talking back? Now you saying I'm lying? That you didn't look at me like that? And boom, a fight break out over nothing. And you're wondering, what happened? Then the blood is running down your face. And they're sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what came over me. You know I love you. Then they want to make love. They want to do all the things that you wanted them to do prior to the physical violence. And you soar, you halfway moving, and that seemed to satisfy them. And you get up anyway. You cook anyway. And you can't invite the family over. Why? Because now you got a black eye and a busted lip. And you say, well, we're just going to have with Christmas with the family. Because I don't want my family to see me like this. The narcissist is happy, sit at the table and eat. He eat all the food you cook. He tell you how good the food is. Your family call. And you tell him, I don't feel well. My stomach is this. My head is this. And your mom said, I'm going to come in with you. You said, no, Mom, don't come. Because I'm having problems in my body. And after Christmas is over, they're elated. Or, instead of the misery, you have the somatic. You have the covert. The family comes over to the house, or you all go over to the house, and they're the life of the party. They got all the jokes. They got all the conversation. They totally ignoring you, and they're involved with the family. And the family adores them. They seem to have the right conversation at the right time, the right punchline. They have the right words. Oh, and they're dressed to the T. They're smelling good. They're interacting through the crowd, through the family. Everybody is adoring the narcissist. They fussed at you before you came, told you how nothing you were, how lazy you were, how the food is horrible, and how they don't even want to come. And the only reason they're coming is just to make you happy. And they're the life of the party. All of the attention goes to them. People are laughing to them. And when the people come to you, he comes over and takes the attention away from you and becomes the life of the party. And you know what people say? Wow, your husband is awesome. I really enjoyed them. They love the praise. And you almost want to regurgitate because they act the fool before they came. They made sure that you was miserable. And when you try to tell your mom or tell your friends, no one is convinced because this narcissist is the life of the party. The somatic, the covert, oh my God, they're so adorable. And don't let them be handsome. Ooh, that's just the icing on the cake. And everybody think, oh girl, you got it made. How did you catch that fish? How is your marriage? You must be most happy. And you are too embarrassed to tell them about the whirlwind that happened before you got there. You are too embarrassed to admit what kind of person you got that's totally selfish, totally self-indulged. You're too embarrassed because they're the life of the party. Everything centered around them. The music seemed to be the right music, and they're dancing with the people. Yeah. They dance with your friends, looking over at you to make sure you are hot under the collar, because everything you want, they're giving to your friend or your mom or your sister. Anything for your holiday blues. So the narcissist, either the holiday blues or the life of the party. They just take over. And when you get in the car, they're silent. And so, you was really rusty tonight. You could have been more involved. You said, I tried to be more involved. Every time I got involved, you came over and took over. I took over because you weren't saying nothing. I was talking and laughing. Yeah, but you weren't talking about nothing. And they wasn't laughing at you. Are you jealous? Because everybody came to me. Everybody thought I was the life of the party. And I know you wanted to be, even though it was your family. But they gravitated toward me. And now you're jealous. Now you're angry. And you're thinking, is this the person that was just at the party? That everybody adored? And now they're the Grinch? And then when you go home, I'm not sleeping in the bed, I'm sleeping on the couch because I don't want to be with this grouchy person. And they make you pay for all the fun they had. They make you pay for all the attention they received. And now you are at home, miserable, crying because of the holiday blues. They took over, and they were the life of the party. But the party stopped the moment you got home. Even the kids, he tells the kids, go to bed. Just go get in the bed. They don't want to be bothered with the kids, and they don't want to be bothered with you. And if the phone rings and it's the family, and he answers, and they say, wow, you were just the life of the party. He laughs and he enjoys the conversation, and hang up the phone, and the whirlwind starts all over again. This was a quick narrative of how the holidays can be. I will come with a part 2. Let me know if you can identify with what I said. Put your comments in the comment block. Tell me about the holiday blues or the takeover holiday spirit. They have to be everything. And then when you get home, it's nothing. Tell me about it. Give me your comments. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Every time I come on, you will be alerted. And look for part 2 of the holiday blues or the takeover holiday. The Narcissist got plenty of narratives to take you through. Write me at destinyhelper12s@gmail.com. destinyhelper12s@gmail.com. And write me and tell me about some of your holiday blues or some of your holiday takeovers and how it changed once you got in the house. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I'm Helen Sadler, your Destiny Helper. And guess what? You can have a happy holidays. No matter what, when you make up in your mind, I will enjoy my holiday, then you will. And I hope it's your best one yet. Look for part 2 and put it in the comments of how you experienced the holiday blues or the holiday takeover. I'm looking forward to reading it. God bless you.